Jones. They'll be talking, laughing, shouting, and shaking their fists. Bonnie and Mandy. Make sure you're always watching, or you could miss it if they ever kiss. Those two wildflowers did what they had to do, and now they're free. And it's gonna be as wide as it can be, with no apology. 7:30 Wednesday night, they're on the air, Wildflowers. And you know you'll love the show on Facebook Live, Wildflowers. Bonnie Scalisi and Mandy Jones, Wildflowers.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're looking live at the Wildflowers. I'm Mandy Jones, the comedian, and as always, next to me is the beautiful...
Hi, it's Bonnie Scalisi. How are you, everybody? Thanks for tuning in on this rainy Wednesday.
It always rains on Wednesdays, Bonnie. Why is that?
Well, it's better than snow.
It is. That is true. That is snow, I'll give you that. But I've only noticed Wednesdays since we've been doing this, and we're going on almost, 2 years, girlfriend?
I know. I think it's been longer.
I know. Well, we've been in comedy for like 3 years together. Well, over 3 years, pushing 3 years, and the podcasting pushing 2 years. So,
yeah, you're better at keeping track than I am.
Yeah,
so
well,
I'll go by her.
Well, I keep a TV guide, and I try to remember all the outfits we've worn, and we keep all the different
I wear the same outfits, so to me it all blurs.
You're just always in black, so it always
I'm always in black.
Share the show, guys. If you found the show, share the show. And please subscribe to Mandy Jones, the comedian, on YouTube. That's not only the Wildflowers for free, but that's also stand-up comedy shows. That is the Calamity Jones Hour, which is every Friday night. Bonnie, so people are tuning in. You want to do your shout-outs?
Yes, I want to do my shout-outs. I love Bruno. Bruno is tuning in. David Lange, how are you? Joan Krupe Asher, Brian Bryn, I hope I'm pronouncing your name. We're going to be announcing our guest very shortly. We're very excited about having him here. And Bill Hansen, we love Bill Hansen. And how was your weekend, Mandy?
It was great. It really was. But Bonnie, I heard that you were up to some fun.
Oh,
you
yeah.
were up to more fun than me, so tell me.
Our intro song was written by Robert Soleil of Street Fighter. And I went with Robin DeVito, who we both were March birthdays. So we went to see Street Fighter at J.J. Farrell's. They never disappoint. I got a little drunk. And it's the Rolling Stones tribute band, Best on Long Island. And we had the best time. And our friend Jim Rea is tuning in every Wednesday during Three's Company. It rained like crazy. Yeah, I think it did.
It really did. I don't know why that was.
It must be. You know, it's better than people not out. Maybe they'll watch our show. Maybe.
It's God wanting you to stay in and watch the Wildflowers.
That's right. It's great. It's great weather, but stay inside and just watch your phone. All right. So should we get to the guest?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, our next guest loves to fool around on the internet, which I can really identify with because I think I have an addiction to the internet, and I've only discovered it 3 years ago. So he's similar to me. He loves to post stuff, and everybody knows him through Facebook. I felt like I knew him, even though I've only met him once. And he also is a stand-up comedian, and he's currently in Facebook jail. So he's going to try to share this show to his page. We don't know if it's going to work or not. But the very, very funny Peter Wolfinger.
Woo! Welcome. So you're jailed. We don't exactly know why. Well, we do know why, right?
I wrote whore.
Yeah, he wrote the word whore.
Was it worth it?
Always worth it.
Damn right it was worth it.
It's always worth it. 30-day ban.
All right.
30 days. That's a long
All
time.
right, but maybe it's good for people with like you guys who have internet addictions. maybe that's what this is.
No, it's very frustrating. It's like being on crack and you don't want to be reformed, but you
it's
are
like
forced
you're getting
into it.
thrown in the rehab center and you're like breaking out the window to try to
Yes.
have somebody smuggle you some internet inside.
Yes. That's a perfect
It
analogy.
is kind of. It's like Chinese. Am I allowed to say Chinese torture?
Don't
yeah,
ask
you're allowed to
me.
say anything.
I don't know.
You can say anything on this show, pretty much.
Say things like that.
Oh,
We
It's
just
like-
don't talk politics.
No, it's not. It's not politics.
What am I hearing? Is it your phone?
I don't think
Is
so.
some-
It's not my phone.
It was mine.
Okay.
So Pat Marone is tuning in. Hi, Pat. And Brian is making fun of your hair.
And he's making fun of me.
And he's
saying,
making-
"Oh yeah, like the Kool-Aid guy." Yeah, I already saw that.
Yeah.
There we go. It's gonna start.
Oh, all right.
And if Felix is watching, I don't know why. I can't see Felix is on my phone. Hi, Felix. How are you? I miss you. And hi, Greg DeFlippo. So he said it's hard to hear Peter. So just talk louder, Peter, okay?
You can't hear me?
Talk louder.
You can hear me? Hello?
Speak up. So our topic tonight is twofold. Life in general. So we split it. Mandy's smart enough. She's split it into two parts because we don't want all negative. So we have pet peeves for the negative, but we also have things that in life that bring you joy. So if you want to join in our conversation, you can pick either one of those things to talk about, pet peeves or things in life that bring you joy. I'm going to be like a Chinese restaurant and pick one from part A and one from part B. So we have a little happy things and a little negative things.
Can somebody just tell us if Peter?
Can you hear Peter now?
Talk a little louder. Let's hear.
Can you hear me?
Is it him?
Can
or
you
is it
hear?
me?
Can you hear Peter Wolfinger now? Hi, Robin DeVito. How are you? I was just talking about the fantastic time we had at Street Fighter, Miss Robin DeVito.
Oh, Robin is an Earth angel,
Oh,
and
yes.
one of the reasons that we're happy. Can I start with the topic, Bonnie? One of the things I'm grateful
Yeah,
for. or one of the-
absolutely,
Because
absolutely.
we're talking about life in general, the little things that make up the big things. And one of the things I love is this fucking podcast. I mean, because I wouldn't
Yes.
know Robin. I wouldn't know the Colonel. Peter Wolfinger, I've never done a show with you. You're a comedian, but we met through me just having a Facebook presence. And you actually watch this show.
Yes, I do.
You're
Watch
crazy
it.
enough to watch this fucking
I like
show.
this show.
Everybody's saying your volume's still low, so speak up. Peter Najek, how are you?
Hey,
It's like Verizon. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Arthur John Piazza is watching. Hi, Arthur. And Greg DeFlippo, how are you? Can you hear him now?
No, what we're going
And-
to do is what Glenn tells me to do.
Okay.
Do
Glenn
the
Glenn
spare-
is the genius behind the genius. You got two geniuses here.
Yeah. The man behind the
Oh,
scenes.
okay. We already have a pet peeve. Peter Najak's pet peeve is ghosting people.
Ooh,
You
yeah,
know,
that's not
I
very nice.
I'm assuming when people, you don't know what that means.
No, I don't. What's
That means you're married. Are you married?
Yeah. what-
Okay,
what-
then that's why
what
you.
is-
Ghosting. I'm going to educate you.
what,
Ghosting
just-
is when you're dating, or it could happen to anybody. I guess it could happen to married people who are cheating or whatever. But you're talking to somebody, and all of a sudden they stop answering you. They stop texting you back, and they disappear.
How
like
about
a
now?
ghost.
How about
Peter, am I getting that right? That is a pet peeve. It's
how
all
about
right.
now?
Joan is saying I'm loud and clear. But what about Peter? Is Peter loud and clear?
How about now?
Am I loud and clear?
Am I coming in clear?
I guess I also project from being a kindergarten teacher. I was like trained to always talk loud because I have to get the 5-year-old in the back who's like playing
Yes,
with
okay.
pulling someone's pigtails, you know.
I guess I'm loud and clear now.
Can you hear everyone now? Andrew Ferdinand says, "Hey, hope everyone is well." Yes, we hope everyone is well. Yeah, that is a great compliment, Mandy. That's a great thing to be grateful for. Esther Forrester says her pet peeve is when people go by their first name and middle name on Facebook and put a picture of their kids on their a picture of their pets or the sunset. How am I supposed to know who they are? Yeah, Esther, I'm very careful about who I accept. If that's the case, I don't accept them.
Pets or the sunset?
Yeah,
Yeah, seriously.
that's a danger
Be
sign.
a
That's
little
red flag.
Be a little more creative, if you will, please.
That's a red flag. That's funny.
Being called a cat
I like when people put like all 4 of their kids with like the ages and like the date of birth, like on like, you know, like they're going to school today and it's literally like all the kids' info. I'm like, are you fucking stupid?
Yeah, like let's find your kid now.
Like I'm an idiot. I'm on here, but I'm not fucking dependent.
I don't put anything in my family on there.
Exactly, you know, like you can't. There's too many fucking psychos. We're out there. This thing is a playground, and children should not be in it.
I had to block a guy. Only one guy. His name was Jaguar Melvin. You want to hear about weird?
Yeah.
I got inboxed. He was playing one of my videos, and he was laying on the bed, and he was.
Oh my God! I haven't even gotten one of those yet.
And he's smiling, and he finished himself off.
Oh my Lord!
Wait. Just back up for a second, because you know sometimes I space out. Did you just say someone was masturbating?
To her,
My
to him.
video was playing on a TV set. He's recording himself masturbating to my video on the TV, and he did a money shot, and then he sends it to my inbox.
Oh my God!
His name was Jaguar Melvin. He was like from like.
He's one of your Facebook friends?
No, he was.
No.
But he was like
We
from,
don't
like,
talk
no,
anymore
he was
like that.
Everybody keeps saying they can't hear Peter. You got to talk louder.
Hello.
Bonnie, you want to give him your mic, and we'll go.
No, that's all right. I think because they said.
Because me and Bonnie are next to each
We
other,
could
and
share.
I'm screaming. You know what I mean?
Share.
All right.
Just mic you up, mic Bonnie up, and I'll.
All right, how am I, Michelle Asta? How are you
All right,
doing?
now can you
All
hear
right,
me?
now Peter's going to put on my mic. I'm going to put on Mandy. I'm going to put it on my sleeve, Mandy, so it's like sticking this
Now
way.
can you hear
And
me?
I'm just gonna go like this the whole time. But I don't fucking know what's going on with the mic. That's bizarre. But,
Is the money shot considered ghosting? It was
well,
ghosting when I
all right, they heard the
blocked
money.
them.
They heard the money shot story.
Ah!
So
Will Romero goes, pet peeves, broken microphones.
was that so that was horrific.
No, I just sat there looking at
Well,
it.
he's a man, so maybe he doesn't.
It didn't bother me, but I mean, he was like from well, he's like from Bangkok or something, you know, like and he's sitting there and he's like, you
why?
know,
Because of the color of his weed?
no. I looked at his thing and it said where he was from, and he was like, my God, no.
I did have a man. I did
What
have.
the hell does that have to do? It said it in his thing, you know.
I'm just retarded, guys.
It's just. But he did.
All right, now everyone can hear you. Can you hear us? Can you hear me and Mandy now?
What I'm saying doesn't matter. So just keep, as long as we can hear Pete, he's the guest. It's all that matters.
That's right.
But it was. I sat there.
That would be a pet peeve of mine.
And I said,
sure.
"That's it." Like now, I don't put up any pictures of a family. After that, I was like, "Nope,
Yeah,
we're good.
Yeah,
We're good."
They're masturbating to me.
Right. Look at that. So like, who would do that to this? Like, come on now.
I thought I was the last target of my family that was going to be getting.
I mean, I did write to him after I saw it. I said, you know, I'm very honored. That means I'm good looking as you're doing this, and you give me great hope and lift me up. But goodbye. And like that was it.
Oh, at least you gave him some closure.
Yeah,
you didn't ghost him.
You didn't ghost him. That was very respectful.
Which is that's very grown up of you not to.
Yeah, it's just I couldn't. I still to this day am just like, wow. Like
I got a rub out video from a Facebook friend, and I didn't know who he was, and he sent it in Messenger, and I deleted it and then unfriended him. I didn't block him though.
Let me ask you, girl, something.
I block a lot of people.
Let's be honest here, because I think every woman on Facebook gets those sent to them.
No,
I don't get a lot.
I'll take a lie detector test right now. I've never gotten a finger bang.
Not even a dick pic?
Rubbing out.
Nothing?
I got one dick pic.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But
that's what I'm saying.
They were never from people that I knew.
No, but not from people you knew. But like every woman on Facebook or the
I
internet.
get a lot of people that like try to talk to me.
Well, they're hookups,
You know,
but a lot of them they
just
sell
try to talk to me,
Bitcoin
but
too.
no,
I get a lot of those too. A lot
Only
of
that one
the
rub
Bitcoin
out.
salesmen, they come in and they, you know, like Bitcoin. I'm like, no. Like,
Oh, they try to
yeah,
sell you shit?
they friend request me, you know, some hot chick, and then I look at the picture and he's like, not a hot chick, and then
It's what is that called when somebody pretends?
Catfishing.
He's a catfish.
well, they're catfishing from overseas, and then they open
Yeah.
the thing up, and then immediately, as soon as you say accept the friend request, it's like, sir, are you interested in Bitcoin? I'm like, no, I'm not interested in Bitcoin. Like, you know, seriously, that's all they want to do is push Bitcoin. It's
I've
horrible.
heard of Bitcoin.
Robin DeVito's pet peeve is teenagers. How about some positive stuff, guys? My whole list is positive. Bonnie, you have something positive
Yeah, I
to add
have something positive.
to the table?
Sure.
But I thought that was
Okay.
positive.
I love giving presents to people. Like I get more pleasure giving a gift to somebody than receiving a gift. And you know what? Since you brought that up, our last show, 2 shows ago, was with Joe DeVito, and we were talking about celebrations. And Mandy said something, and I just happened to be in a store, and after that show, I had to get this for her.
No.
So
You're out of your mind.
close your eyes for a second.
You
I'm
got
getting
gifts.
a present right now.
It
Sorry,
has to
Peter.
do with something you said on that
Oh,
show.
God.
You ready?
I honestly don't know what this is, guys.
Ta-da!
Yes! A pinata!
Because Mandy told the story, a very sad story, how she beat the shit out of a pinata as a kid, 8-year-old, and when they finally broke it open, there was no candy in it.
The mom didn't know they didn't come pre-stuffed.
Is there any candy in that one?
No.
No.
I'm gonna
And
beat
Joe,
the hell out of it, and it's gonna be empty again.
and Joe DeVito said it's a metaphor for life, which I thought was
Yeah,
hilarious.
and we were also joking about how the big kid could beat the shit out of it, and then a little kid comes over and knocks it.
Right.
And that's
And
also,
that's not fair.
Luck.
That's not fair either.
It's not.
It's not fair for us little ones. It is fair.
Yeah, maybe it is fair. Maybe life is just that way. So Pat Marone says, my pet peeve is masturbating to Peter Wolfinger.
Come
I
on.
hate it when that happens.
Come on.
Jesus.
You know, I'm
Which video, may I ask? Was it a good set?
no, it was like it's like one of the dumb ones. There's so many out there that are dumb.
Because you do prop humor sometimes,
Right.
right?
I got a lot of them out there. I don't even
Okay.
know where half of them are. And they're just floating around out there.
Oh, you gotta get your YouTube life together.
I don't. You know what the problem is with YouTube? I don't use it.
Yeah.
Everybody says put it on YouTube. Put it on YouTube. I'm not doing it to make the money. I'm doing it to have fun.
Yeah,
So-
but it's nice to have it centralized. Your computer
I started to
breaks,
do it,
it's
but what
You're
they
more
did,
organized than
like
most
they
people.
demonetized me.
Okay.
Then they started removing videos. So then I just gave up on it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm
too
like,
much
I'm not
censorship.
gonna deal with it. And that was years ago. I'm like, forget it. I'm not going on
Yeah,
YouTube.
I think everything's changed.
You know, I'll throw
now.
1 or 2 things on there, but it's not. I don't know. It's not a business for me. I'm just having fun.
Whenever I upload our stuff, because you can find our stuff, Bonnie and I, our stuff after the fact, like archived, and it just asks, even on Spotify, explicit, yes or no, and I always say that it's explicit, and I always say not for kids when it says YouTube, because even though we're not always, I've got a bad mouth. We're gonna say
We said the
something-
word whore.
We said
Right.
whore.
Right.
We're gonna say something out of line, or that's
Whore was mentioned.
and we also joke in a way that we're very sarcastic, where if you took the clip out of line, it's really bad information for a kid. You know,
Kids,
so-
don't repeat any of this at home,
Yeah,
please.
this is not a family friendly show.
No,
It's not for kids.
No, it is
We have
not.
Brian Burns writing things in the comments here, so just it's not friendly. It's not friendly.
Definitely not. Michelle Astor's biggest pet peeve is someone chewing food with their mouth open.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what? I'm a total horse when it
Oh,
comes
yeah.
to eating. I'm a total salad out of my mouth. I'm disgusting. And I'll look at my husband sometime, and I'm like, "Sorry, baby." He's like, "No, it's good. You're enjoying it." I have no manners. It's really gross. So, guys, if that's what you're into,
And Bruno is very giving. He said positive things that he does once a month. He pays for someone's lunch. Bruno, is it somebody that you a stranger that you meet,
I
or
love that.
that's he's a wonderful person. So Andrew Ferdinand said dick pic. In other words, choose one. Yeah. So
What do you mean? Choose one.
Robin
there's a
says,
gallery?
Mandy talking to Bonnie's shoulder.
We're gonna just do this.
She's laughing. I think. I don't know if she's serious or not. So
I think loud enough.
so what? Your turn. No, your turn. What's your
You
pet
got
peeve
anything?
or your happiness?
My pet peeve or happiness? Which one do you want? Do you want the pet
It's
peeve
the
or the
little-
happiness?
The
Either
little
one.
things.
Whatever
All right.
whatever floats your
The
boat.
pet peeve is driving slow in the left lane. I can't stand that shit.
Oh, that's for.
That's something that I for years, many
Do
years,
you get road rage?
you bet. And
Wow.
and it's not nice. It's not
Yeah,
very nice.
Yeah,
And
it's a bad thing to have.
that is, I'm telling you, when I get behind them, I mean, it's I can't say, but it's bad. There's some times where I get next to somebody and it's
There's
full blown
there's
swerving cars at each other, pull over,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
it-
brake
like
checking. It's not good.
yeah, no,
it's
let's totally.
very-
Well, I have a saying, with the other thing, they brake check me too when I
Yeah.
come up behind them, and I said, listen, man, I'm a grown man with a car note and gap insurance. Just whee,
Yeah.
Well,
That's it. I get a new one.
is Nikki Reese a friend of yours?
Who?
Nikki Reeves, because he said the show was much better when we couldn't hear Peter.
Oh, he's the one masturbating.
That's not nice.
I'm assuming he's your friend.
Nikki Reeves,
but-
probably. I gotta
Sounds
look.
like something your friend would say.
I gotta look.
A lot of friends.
They change their names all the time.
Yeah,
I don't know who's who anymore.
He's catfishing you. Is that the right term?
No, they
Did I
change
say
their
right?
names. Everybody changes their first and last name. They change their profile picture. I have no clue.
Yeah,
who's who.
everybody's catfishing everybody else. Yeah, but road rage is a serious problem. I actually had that on my pet peeves also.
Yeah, it's something you
cutting people off in the lane.
Yep.
It pisses me off. And also, stealing your parking spot. And everybody has all this stuff that they're holding inside, all this anger. And when that happens, it's just a complete stranger who maybe did it by accident, and you're literally ready to kill this person. Like, I have been there. I have, when I was working and I had to drive to Queens every day, something would happen almost every day, and it had nothing to do with the person that did it.
No, it's
it
the
had
hit
to do
that breaks the pinata.
Right. Yeah, it's the straw that broke the
It
pinata's
is.
back. Right?
Listen, it's and Long Island's overpopulated too, so that kind of doesn't help.
Yeah,
and Queens too.
No, well, you see now Queens is built to handle the people.
And they
in my
only let you
opinion.
go 25 miles
That's
an hour.
fine, but
that
Queens
drove me
Queens
nuts.
is built to handle the people. The infrastructure can handle the people. Like I loved it. I walk into a restaurant Friday, Saturday night. I got a table. You can't do that here. You walk into you can't even walk into like a TJF's here on a Friday night and there's a line out the door. Here's a people wait. Because it's not built to handle the amount of people that came out here. Over the past 10 to 15 years, this island quadrupled in population. I mean, what is it, like 1.4 billion, million people, or whatever the hell it is?
When I grew up in Syosset, and the store, the Plainview Shopping Center, was like when you would go there, there'd be plenty of parking spots. Like it would always, no matter what time of the day. Now they built all these condos.
Yeah.
And you can't get a parking spot there anymore. It reminds me of Queens.
Mm-hmm.
You could drive around and around, and like I was like, it's been a while, but it's not the way it was when I was growing up.
No, not this
Nassau
place is
has
nothing.
become like Queens.
Yes.
And Suffolk County now is like Nassau County used to be.
Yes.
So a lot of people in Nassau who don't want to deal with all these crowds, they're moving to Suffolk County. Everybody's like moving out and out and out. And many people are leaving the island altogether. I know 6 people now who either have left or are leaving.
Yeah, I know.
Well, a lot of people after COVID, a lot of people from the city just ran out here. They don't want to get locked down in a small apartment, so they figured they'll pay for a house because what they pay a month in rent there, they can pay a month on a mortgage here. And then if they lock down again, at least they're outside. They have a backyard to go out barbecue. Where in the city, you can't. You're stuck in like a little shoe. So if this ever happens again, they think in their mind like, well, if COVID outbreaks happen again, I don't want to be locked down in this little shoebox paying $5,000 a month. Like, screw that. I want to be locked out in a house. So they ran out here just trying to buy anything and everything. And the people out here that left saw a good opportunity and cashed in on that, because I know 3 people that made a substantial amount of money off their home.
Oh, yeah.
Well over what they were asking.
Oh, yeah.
And they are now living like kings and queens down in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like one house in particular, I know a guy who paid $375 for it in 2008 or 9. He sold it for $650.
Mm-hmm.
So you paid
Was
off
that
whatever
Nassau
you.
County?
Yep.
No, that was out here in Suffolk.
Wow.
So you paid off your existing mortgage,
Yep.
whatever you might have had paid down. So minimum, he put like $200K cash in his pocket.
Right. Yeah. It's
And then
The only thing that people don't
250,
realize,
almost 300. So then he goes down. You go down to Florida,
and you live like a
you
king.
buy it cash,
Yeah.
and the taxes down there are only 3,000,
I know.
4,000. So
Yeah, the
where
taxes
you're
are
paying
very low.
14 to 20 here, so it was like, hey, now you don't want to live in that apartment? Come buy my house, and they did.
yeah.
And that's the people that took off that are leaving the island, but they were replaced with Manhattanites. Well, I don't want to. I'm trying to. I don't.
Idiots is what they call
Well,
them
I
in
don't.
the
I don't.
States.
I don't like them. So I'm not a fan.
So
I'm
we're just
sorry.
Not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, they get under my skin because they moved out here and then they want to complain about loud exhaust. They moved next to airports. Now
It's
they're
like,
complaining
you're from
about
the
air.
city.
Well, that's
There
the
was
whole thing.
never
Now they're
quiet
crying
ever.
about airplanes, and you move next to an airport, and it's in the news here. You're crying about an
If
airplane
you
noise.
shut up, you'll hear a cricket. You
That's-
fucking Karen.
That's- and then like
It's pretty quiet out here. Like
Nikki
To
Reese
me
is
it
saying
I don't
Peter,
know.
the real estate consultant.
You know,
We're totally talking about flipping houses now.
we can flip houses.
Bonnie, real quick.
Yeah.
Should we just do our sponsor?
Yes.
Just because it's 5-2, and then we'll
let's
get
do
it
our
out of the way.
sponsors. Okay, you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You can go first, but what we always say is that the beliefs of us and our guests do not reflect the beliefs and opinions of our sponsors. So do not hold anything against them.
Yes, no matter, we say the word whore, that doesn't represent our sponsors. So our first sponsor is a good friend of ours. We love him, Key Fitz. He owns a company called Keys Love Jewelry, stainless steel jewelry, all nickel and tarnish free. Keys cutlery, knives, swords, and self-defense equipment. It's excellent quality for reasonable prices. You can shop online at keyslovejewelry.com, keyscutlery.com, or you can go in person to Lala's Flea Market at 1075 Portion Road in Farmingville, New York, and you can contact him directly at 631-379-1781. And they've got great jewelry there too.
Awesome. Great people. And we're going to have them on.
Yes.
And if you caught our episode last week, we had the owners of our other sponsor here, the Ambient Salon in Hewlett. They are a full salon. They do hair, skin, and nails, and they're part of this really awesome program. It's called A Mondays at the Racine Salon, where one Monday a month they offer free salon and spa services and even free wigs to anyone currently battling cancer. So if you know anyone on Long Island in the New York area currently battling cancer, please make a appointment for them at the Ambient Salon to see what kind of free services they can get. They're really great people. That they are at the Ambient Salon on Facebook and on YouTube, so give them a like there. And if you go to theambientsalon.com, you can, like I said, book anything online. That's the Ambient Salon, 1344 Broadway in Hewlett, New York. Phone number there, 516-295-4011. And do not forget to tell them that Mandy and Bonnie from the Wildflowers have sent you.
I love the comments of this guy, Brian Byrne and Nikki Reese. They're like tearing you to pieces.
Well,
Peter killed my cat. He's wearing a sports
Nikki Reese
bra.
is a. I just looked at it. It's a troll account. It's a fake account.
Do you know him?
No, it's a fake account.
Okay.
So it's a
someone
cat.
just loves us.
Somebody that just needed to make a fake account and write things because they don't have the courage to say their real name. So they'll say this garbage.
But what's great about that is like you have to make another email.
They have no life if they're doing that.
They like doing that. They just want to break. So I don't. It doesn't bother me. They try to get under my skin. And Brian, by you saying I killed your cat, I showed up and half your cat was laying in the street. It wasn't me that ran it over. So enough with that. We went to go to.
I showed up and your cat.
No, I did. We went to a monster truck show. We were taking the kids to a monster truck show, so I go to pick them up.
Which I love monster truck shows.
Right. So I'm sitting, and he lives on. And first off, you live on a major road. So I pull up. It was done anyway. As soon as it walks out the door.
As soon as you adopted it.
So like I pull up and then like he's sitting there and I'm looking and it's like half a cat with its legs stiff like this in the head, but it's half. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, Brian, you got half a cat in front of your house. He's like,
just imagine.
Dude, and he says, dude, that's my cat. Did you run it over? I'm like, no, I didn't run it over. I pulled up and it was laying here, but he lives on a main road. So you can't have indoor outdoor cats on a super highway.
And
Brian.
they only have 9 lives, motherfucker. What did you expect? They're
Exactly.
mortal.
He'll be back. The cat will be back.
You just have to blame your fucking cat's mortality on someone, and I'm sorry, Peter, that it's you.
Oh, but no, I'm serious.
If that's how he has to deal with his grief. That's okay.
That's it's.
We all deal with grief in different ways.
It's a half a cat. Hey Brian, look, here's your cat. All right, keep it up. So.
What was the cat's name, may I ask?
I don't know.
Oh, it wasn't worth it.
No.
It was a street cat.
I never liked the cat anyway.
No, I mean, he's looking at the glass half full. I'm looking at it.
The cat is half full and half empty, just like the saying goes.
Looking at the cat half empty.
I'm looking at the cat half full.
No, but I felt bad. I mean, he was like mortified that it was his cat. I'm looking at him like, dude, I literally just pulled up and it was laying there.
Yeah, I'm just the first witness on this.
And I felt bad, I did. I was, and then we went out and watched trucks crush cars. I mean,
that's the only way, it's the way to do it.
Well, you know what? As this person keeps saying nasty things, it's under a fake account. I just feel like people who have to make a fake account and 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 rip on people have no life. So because we had an experience with a troll page, and if you have the time and the energy to put such negativity and go into such work with the technology to do that, why don't you do something with your life? Get get a hobby.
Bicycle, get positive, dude. Like write affirmations. Like every negative thing you want to say about
I feel
me, like,
sorry
say
for you.
positive about yourself.
I really feel sorry for you.
Look in the mirror, because that's your competition, bro. Not us.
You're right. It's
your reflection is yours.
If he says he doesn't know you and you're making things up, then,
wow, look at that! I don't even have to rip you up. They're ripping you up.
Well,
I just have to sit here and just enjoy this.
My mom told me since I was a kid, anyone that's mean to you, they're just jealous.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
They're
I
just
agree.
jealous. And what's great is now Bonnie and I have a little bit of traction, and there are people that don't like it. And I hear my mom in my head. I go, Bonnie, they're just jealous.
Look,
of us.
one guy just said I'm wearing a sports bra. He's just jealous that I have bigger tits than his wife.
He's just jealous that he got that.
There you go. Yeah, look, these are bigger than your wife's. Look, get jealous, pal. Look, I know you looking.
He has men sending him rub outs. So
exactly.
I
know.
I'm
jealous of that. Honestly.
Oh.
I've never had somebody rub one out that I know of. That's a stranger.
The troll accounts. I'm used to them.
Yeah,
they do it all the time.
Well, we're trolls, but in real life, like we
right?
use
But
humor.
You know who we are, right?
Like your face was on a billboard that says "injured." I don't get. What does it say? I don't give
fuck
a
you,
fuck.
you injured piece of shit.
I love that.
But that's how I fucking look at it. Because it's all. Listen,
I love that.
Here's the world's littlest violin.
Right, like I'm tired of the shit.
You
know, there's people that get, and that's a pet peeve.
Right,
that's a pet peeve. Here you go with the pet peeve.
Perfect. It fits into our
It fits into the show.
Yes.
People that constantly
pet peeves.
cry on the internet for sympathy.
Yeah.
I stubbed my toe. I had to put 2 pins in it. Please, prayers.
I know.
I don't feel good today. I got a headache behind my left testicle. Prayers.
I know.
You know, and then
that I'm okay with.
No, but it's a pet peeve of mine because it's like, okay, I understand. But it's all the time. There's people that constantly do it. Constantly put this hypochondriac bullshit up on Facebook, and I call them out on it.
Yeah.
Like, enough. Weren't last week you had pins in your shoulder, this week you're getting something. Like, stop. Why are you announcing it to the world? Like,
the neck bone's connected to the
right.
earbone.
I have a hernia. Pray for me tonight.
Like, I don't write that shit. Like, I don't know. I don't like people knowing that I'm sick, and I don't like people knowing if I'm injured. I want to just go get my shit fixed. Don't talk to anybody. Don't look at anybody, and just get done.
Right. Well, that's the thing. Like when I went on vacation, I didn't want anyone to even know because traveling is this whole big thing nowadays.
And people could rob your house.
And people could rob your house. Yep. And also, it's also not everyone could have. People lost their jobs last year. People.
Correct.
I don't want to post all these pictures of me where the fuck I am. It's fucking. It's personal.
Correct.
And you know what? And me and my husband, I literally did the freeprints.com where you just give them to the internet. And they send them. It's 84 pictures for free, and you just pay for shipping. So it's $10 for shipping for 84 pictures a month. So I got them, developed 84 of the pictures.
Are you gonna post them on Facebook?
No,
I want to see them.
No, they don't. I'll show you on my phone. He's a private guy. Doesn't want them up. So I'm like, literally.
Oh, rats.
And they're literally they're in a photo album. And one day when the power's out.
You sit there and look at it. That's it.
Like seriously, or when a kid's over, like that's one of those things you whip out of.
You sit down and show it. Listen, we still do that.
Exactly.
Once in a while, this photo, you pick up the photo album, you go through old photos.
It's nothing wrong.
I enjoy that. I enjoy that better than looking at this thing.
That's a simple beauty. I really think it's one of those things that like it really.
It's more enjoyable than looking at photos through this crap.
Oh yeah.
I actually I don't know how to save photos, so I use my Instagram account to save my photos. Yep. I don't really post like political stuff or anything on my Instagram. It's just my way of saving my photos.
It's like memories, because
I'm not organized.
Yeah.
So like when I'm looking for a
photo, repost. It's all your stuff.
It's just pictures of like us or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
your
just,
content.
There's stuff you can today.
I don't understand
on
Instagram.
I reposted your post.
Oh, could you talk about what you told us right before we got on air? He was telling us that on Instagram he's going to help me learn how to do this.
Some reason, a guy I'm fans of. I never said anything mean to him. I enjoyed his work. He blocked me. He blocked
And
me
who
on
was
Instagram.
this person?
Andrew Dice Clay.
Andrew Dice Clay blocked him on
I
Instagram.
think that's a resume builder.
No,
Here.
no. My feelings are hurt because I
Why?
used to enjoy his little. He used to do these little clips on Instagram, and I enjoyed watching it. Now, true story. First time, I always wanted to see him on stage, right? I always wanted to see him on stage. It was a big thing. And every time something always came up, and I couldn't make the show for years. And it was, and
He's
I always,
pissed. You were his bringer, and you never showed.
No, but I'm telling you, when he did that HBO special back in the 80s,
I saw that.
I was sitting on the couch cracking up tears, and I was always a fan since then. Now, this part, so anyway, I finally got to see him when he came to Governors. I think it was 2 years ago.
Our friend who did our show was the host.
So
for him,
Michelle
Fox.
my wife surprised me with a set of tickets for my birthday.
Oh, nice.
So I was all like,
Yeah.
dude, like seriously, you got me tickets to Dice, and like right up front, like sick. So I was excited. We went and I saw him, and he didn't disappoint. He came out with the jacket, the whole nine, did the bit. Oh, I'm over here, like the whole, and I was just like starstruck. Like I thought, always, But then the thing, Erin or his partner, she puts up the thing, and I said, I haven't seen him on Instagram, so I touch the Andrew Dice Clay, and it says user not found. So I'm like, well, did they get rid of his account? So I grabbed my son's phone. I type it in, and there it is. So I was like...
And you can't think of the last thing you said.
I didn't say anything. I don't know what set the man off. All I did, I always praised his work. I would say, hey, this is funny, or, oh, that must have been cool. He was sitting down.
Maybe you're too big of a deal, and he can't even look at your success. It's like
no. How at me? What the fuck? I'm not trying to be successful. I'm not anything.
I'm just saying, who knows what's up his ass? I
don't know, but I'm still upset about it because I used to really enjoy his things. He puts up these little things when he goofs around. He rolls the phone.
But you're going to show me how I can follow him on Instagram.
I'll show you.
I'm excited about that.
Rub it in your face. And so Bonnie can call you and tell you what he's doing on his page.
I'll make sure not to offend him.
Now watch.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, because Bonnie, we only have one
and
chance
I'll prove
to
it
get
to you.
inside.
I'll prove it to you.
Bruno's so sweet. I put up a picture of myself in a maid's outfit, and Bruno goes, I saved the photo of Bonnie at Atlantic City cleaning her hotel room. Thank you, Bruno.
Yeah, spank bank. It is a hot picture. I have Bonnie in that little pink nightie. I have that in my favorite.
Where is this?
You see more skin at the beach. I'm all covered up. There's no skin showing. You do see more
skin at the beach.
Now
we're talking about
you see where he is right here? There he is. There she is. Now I'll press his name.
Done.
Oh, that's sad.
Not found.
User not found.
That's
sad.
Done.
That's not. That's not
cool. I think it's a resume builder.
No.
For you to be big enough to,
I
mean, it's not like you sent him a video of yourself jerking
off.
No.
I'm still trying to figure out why the guy. What did I do?
Yeah, it must have been those fat fingers of his. Fucking blocking.
Why block me? What the hell did I do to you, bro?
I think it was an accident.
I was always. I want to write something, but then at the same time, I don't.
I'm gonna claim negligence.
I just feel bad.
Yeah, I don't understand Instagram.
I'll show you.
I want to apologize for I don't know what I did.
How about getting back to some happy things?
I wasn't drunk.
By the way, I took my mother. I told this story when Michelle was here. I took my mother to see Andrew Dice Clay at Westbury Music Fair when I was a teenager, and my mom didn't know how dirty he was, and I don't think I knew either. I saw him on a few things, so I've been an Andrew Dice Clay
especially when he starts talking about his paste.
Time. Yeah, but I love his nursery rhymes. His nursery rhymes are great. So let's get back to some of the positive things. I love chocolate. So things that make me happy and bring joy. Chocolate, and Easter's coming up, and I'm Jewish, but I still love to buy that Easter bunny and eat it, and I just I just love that. So what do you guys like that brings you joy?
I've really been getting into being egotistical and being selfish, and I always think I never have enough time.
You're putting yourself on the list. That's a positive.
On the list.
Yes.
We were talking about this last week, but one of the things that I've been doing is I've been making time to actually take a bath. And with Epsom salt, and it relaxes you. You put some lavender in there. I will soak for an hour before Glenn's still asleep because we're on different work schedules. and I like wake up and he like wakes up, I'm like a prune. It's like, how are you? I'm like, great. Like,
Well,
like I like can't even feel myself. It's like awesome. Like I'm like, I love it.
When I was
just like acclimating to water like that and fucking, it's like meditating.
When I was a teacher, I had a friend who was a teacher who took time to make baths for herself.
Yeah.
And she used to light candles.
Oh yeah,
put
some people go
candles
all
in
out.
the tub.
bath bombs. There's a whole thing
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can do.
I'm lucky if I can take a shower for 10 minutes, and you know.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta put your name. You gotta put yourself on that list.
Taking a shower for me is on putting myself on the
Well,
list.
just bump it up to 45 minutes instead of the 15-minute shower. Give a little soak time in there.
So what brings you joy, Peter?
What brings me joy?
Yeah.
Watching Burns and his fake count go crazy in the comments because I'm not paying attention. He's just gonna keep.
Yeah, you notice I'm not reading them.
No,
I'm ignoring them.
I noticed that.
That's what
it's
I do.
So
I
mean.
block
It's
and
so
ignore people.
Can we lower the lights, the
Yeah.
glare from my head? Yeah, I'll put it right there. See, I'll make it even brighter. Hold on.
Oh, you mortal being, you.
I know.
Do you actually know? How about this for whatever your real name is? It's a sign of testosterone. So men who are balding have more testosterone. That's why women keep our hair. So it's actually, I mean, and there are women that lose their hair and wear wigs, and there's men that, you know, have whatever, but it's a sign of testosterone.
That's right.
So
That's right.
it's sexy.
Mandy and I take on bullies and we pummel them.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I have a feeling, you know, Brian's just.
Whoever it is, that's a fucking fact, bro.
He's just
Fucking
jealous.
Google that.
Brian's
He's jealous
Brian.
of you.
Brian's Brian. He'll always be Brian. He's a friend of mine, and he's gonna break balls like he always does. The
And
other
Brian,
guy, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
kill your fucking
Well,
cat next time I see you.
Yeah, Brian, say something positive and I'll read it, okay? How's that?
I like a warm towel after my bath. How about that? A warm towel.
Oh, that's hot.
clean,
That's
warm-
hot.
Whatever you do, don't steal hotel towels.
Oh my god.
Because
Dude,
if you see what I do to those when I'm at a hotel, you
One-
never want to take them home.
One of my favorite clips on the internet, it's, you know, they do the mashups of Family Feud, and the question is, what's something you take from the hotel room? And the lady right on the button, the lamps. They're like,
The lamps. Oh my God.
hey, Jesus.
Nope.
The lamps, okay. Like, that's the last thing I steal from a hotel room, but I guess anything that's not fucking bolted down.
It
I
walks.
actually stole something
walks it.
recently from,
Ooh, what'd you
not
take?
recently. The last trip I went to Atlantic City, which was a while
Ooh,
ago,
what was it?
I stole 2 pillows. I stuffed them in my suitcase because I really, really liked them. And then Michael said that they'll bill us for it, and they never did. Oh, okay. So your friend said something positive, so I'm going to read it. He said, "Wait, is Nick? No, Nick." He said, "No, that's not a positive comment."
What
But I'm
do you-
going to read it anyway.
What do you write?
He
What do
said,
you write?
Peter once got bullied by Santa. True story. Is that a true story?
It's
I
true
think he
story.
said he loved you.
He does love me. Brian
Okay.
loves me.
So Brian, you're okay. You could say things if you're his friend.
But
That-
Santa
that's
did bully
That's
me.
okay.
Can we
He
you
stole
wanna
my
talk about it?
he stole my taxi cab.
Oh my god.
Brian
that's-
stole your taxi?
No,
Santa.
Santa.
What
I
an
was sitting there. I
asshole.
was getting ready to get in a cab to go leave.
Maybe he was going to like Make a Wish.
No, we were at a Christmas party. I was standing outside. I was getting ready to get in
done
the,
with the gig.
and we were standing there. I was getting ready to get in the cab, and Santa like ran out and jumped in the cab and took off.
Wow.
And then I waited like 15 minutes for this fuck, and like, oh, excuse my language, and I was pissed. I was like, yo, you kidding me? Like Santa literally just stole my car.
Oh my god.
Like,
Fuck Santa.
I was all Christmas after that. Like I hate bah humbug everything that year.
Yeah.
Converted to Judaism.
I was pissed. Like it was something out of a movie. Like I turned around and Brian was standing right there. I go, like I called and been
that's
waiting.
That's like road rage, taking someone's cab.
I waited 15
Same
minutes
thing.
for the thing. This
That's
is
not
like
cool. That's not cool. And Brian said it's a true story. Yes, it's a true story.
a horrible story.
Santa got run over by a reindeer. It's going to be replaced by Santa stole Peter's cab.
I ran over your cat.
So Mandy, what's
I'm
one of your
okay.
pet peeves or one of your celebration
Well,
stories?
one of the things that I like that because I'm lazy, successful tosses. Like if you toss somebody keys or like sunscreen or the remote without having to get up, it's fucking satisfying. Next time you you're at a football game or football watching TV and someone's like, oh, can you move my car? And you're like, yeah, here, Cha-ching. First of all, they're giving you the rights to move their vehicle. So that's like a trust thing there. And then that sound of those keys in your hand, man, it's just very satisfying. And the beach, because like if the sunscreen gets sandy, it's all fucked. You could throw a remote at somebody, you could hurt somebody with a remote. If you don't make eye contact before you throw shit, it's not good. But that's successful to us. Fucking money.
It is money. It is definitely money.
Doesn't take a lot to make you happy.
It's the little things that matter, though.
That's
it really
true.
is.
That's true. So I'm gonna say that one of the things that makes me happy is when you love somebody and they love you right back without any little things that without any strings attached. Without any strings attached.
Yeah, exactly. With any there is a word you're looking for.
Yeah, but
we'll think of it.
It escapes me as words always do. So that's what I have.
Yeah, no attachments. Yeah, unconditional.
Unconditional.
Love.
That's it. Yeah. Unconditional love.
It's true. I love Rick and Morty. I love cartoons. And one of the things she said, she's the daughter. She's like, you don't love people for a reward, Dad. You love people, unconditionally. Because like he's always like, oh, I do all this and but so much love, especially being a dad, I'm sure it's thankless. Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff you do, a lot of I'm a housewife. I mean, I work, but I do laundry, I do all this stuff, and it's thankless. My husband's paying bills, and sometimes it's thankless. Sometimes you forget the autonomy of life and the fucking. There's always dirty dishes. There's always clothes to wash.
It's a never-ending task.
It's never. So you really learning to not obsess over the fucking small shit, the dress that I'm making dirty right now because I'm sweating talking to you guys.
Dirty.
But it's all these things that you literally can never catch up in life. And even if your house is clean, it's like fuck, I haven't called my grandmother.
Yeah,
there's always something that you're lacking. You're like, oh, I called my grandma, and you're like, but did you pay your bill? Is your phone bill gonna go up? Is that why you called grandma to thank her, to pay your phone bill? Because you just lost your job? You know what I mean? There's so many. It's really hard to keep up with life.
I agree.
I think that's why we like the three of us to play in the playground of the internet because it's a place where you can kind of be silly and be yourself. And when people start coming at you, you go, we're joking. My thing literally says.
I love your thing.
Fuck them if they can't take a joke.
That's her profile.
I've never changed that cover thing because it's really this is a joke. And if you're
there's a lot of people out there that just like Brian's goofing around, but there's other people that legitimately hate, and I laugh. I do. I crack up. It's like, dude, you're not gonna get under my skin. You can write stupid shit. I just ignore you.
I just block people.
Do you understand that the number of comments on this feed makes my video higher?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Michelle Astor said it. Michelle Astor said haters just bring you up.
So I'm gonna comment and compliment all these comments.
But it's actually the truth because
boost me up,
and it was Howard Stern that said that years ago. Your haters will be the ones that watch the most.
Yeah,
it's goddamn truth.
Right, because they're like, can you believe what he said?
Look at this scumbag. He's making another video, and then they comment on it again, and it's like you laugh. You're like, okay, well here you are. You're sitting here bashing me, but here you are.
Right.
Scroll on.
You don't like it.
Bye.
You don't like me.
Go ahead.
Fuck off.
I don't even have time to watch my favorite comedians put out specials, and I'm like, people are like, oh, I haven't watched the Joe Rogan podcast since I've been podcasting because I don't have time.
I've never seen his podcast.
It's great.
I haven't either, but I want to.
3 hours.
Well, that's the problem. It's too long. I can't. I love Joe Rogan, but I can't. I don't have. I love his stuff, but I don't have time.
What's great is it's diverse, and he goes by the specialist topic of each thing. So
I'm gonna sit down one day and watch it.
You find a science one. If you they do a lot of boxing and
I wanted to watch
breakdowns.
There's one I wanted to watch.
Those ones I always skip over, because I don't
with Alex Jones. That's the one I want to see. The Alex Jones one.
Right.
I know it's on there, and it's always in the back of my head. Joe Rogan, Alex Jones. Make sure you watch Joe Rogan. And I got to sit down and just turn it on because that's got to be funny as hell.
And I'm actually lying because the one that I have seen since I've been doing comedy is him and Elon Musk.
Oh, I wanted to see that one.
But they were talking about artificial intelligence, and Elon Musk was like, it's already gone too far. And I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
He was like, I tried to tell them, the robots have already
he's already made that.
Leaving the planet.
He's trying to make an anime chick real or something from what I read last.
I don't know.
No,
I
he's
could
trying to
barely
make
remember.
an anime chick real, like a real life anime
like a,
girl.
like a doll that you have
with the
sex
cat, yes, with the cat ears, but no, make it real life, like clone
Oh
an
my
anime girl,
God.
like that, like that's.
make a cartoon.
Whoa.
walk
This is
around.
rumor, but that's what I'm hearing.
Bruno just had two people cooking beers together. I love the positivity of Bruno. Bruno is amazing.
Oh, a simple cheers. You know, Glenn, my husband, they used to dig. We worked in oil spill remediation, so they would have to dig up oil tanks. And the one guy taught them when they would clank shovels the guy would go, oh, cheers. And so now whenever like Glenn works in construction still, like clangs a tool or something with somebody, cheers. And it's like one of those things, now it lives on. Like
it will. And David Lange is also one of the most positive people that we know.
Oh my God, that's how we found him.
Yes, he said, the little things in life make me happy. Not looking to be rich or famous, but I appreciate peace and tranquility in my world. And I like nice people who are sincere and authentic. I agree, David. Also love the ocean and natural beauty. Too many things to list. Life is good. It's great that you see the positive, because it's so easy to get in the rut and like be in the road rage like mindset.
Right.
And you have to like take a step back when you get to that point and realize what's going on inside you that you're reacting to the world that way, and like take a time off, or do something for yourself, get yourself on the list.
Except if they're driving slow in the left lane.
Then they deserve what they get.
My father told me that's for the people that want the ticket. Honey, I want the ticket in the left lane. Let me get the ticket. It's not your job in the left lane to be like, they're going to get a ticket if they go faster than the speed limit. No, my dad said that's not your call, honey.
Yeah, it's road police. They try to play road cop.
That's not your job, honey. Get out of the way. I want the ticket.
Hi, Nancy Weems. She's apologizing for being late. You're never late.
Nancy.
Whenever you can get here, we're here.
Nancy, we're talking about all little positive things in life. The little things.
Positive or your pet peeves. And I don't have a watch, so I don't know. I'm going to depend on you. We have 8 minutes left. If you want to share a story of positive or negative things, we're talking about life in general. And, it's better to focus on the positive if you can. Sometimes you're at a point in your life when you can't do that because of circumstances.
Right.
But the show we did last week, I loved because it was our sponsors, and we were talking about, making time for yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself and you don't work on yourself, then you see life skewed in a negative way.
Right.
So it's great to help other people and take care of other people, but you also have to take care of yourself. Because
I'm on Instagram and I see somebody with a bubble bath with their feet up and candles, and I'm like, burn, bitch!
Yeah, fuck you, enjoying yourself. How dare you?
From a positive talk to burn, bitch. And
but it's one of those things, because if I'm not taking care of myself and taking my own goddamn bubble baths, I'm gonna be fucking jealous of yours, dude.
You just did this nice, beautiful speech, and then burn, bitch. Like
that's Mandy.
That just did like a 180. Like it was just like, take care of yourself, be all peace and tranquil.
It's usually the opposite. We usually are going, all right,
wow.
Sorry.
Well, no, it's all right.
Well, he was a radiation therapist, so he was very much like, once you have cancer, it's like, dude, life is in fucking perspective.
Right.
Like,
and the virus,
the job and all this other shit. It goes lower on the totem pole.
Health is the most important thing. Trust me when I tell you that. That's
well, you do your morning walks. I see you out in nature.
I do it in the morning. Well, Facebook jail not going to happen for a while, but
you can't still be out in nature.
I do it every day.
Not documenting it.
Every day I get up and I go and I do the walk at first thing in the morning. I get up, get my coffee, and I go do the walk. I put all my weight back on. I lost 93 pounds last year, but then put it all back because of fucking COVID. But anyway, so now I walk every morning, watching what I'm eating, trying to get the weight off. I find it very peaceful because I get out before all the douchebags come out. They call them douchebags because they do. They like flood everything and ruin it.
Right.
So they're, put a mask on, wear your mask.
Yeah,
like just
on a walk.
These people are fucking
after the show, you'll have to tell me where that is.
I see people with kids with masks on
they're
bicycles.
shot.
I'm like, you're gonna make your kids
I'm not even near them, and they say it. So I go real early in the morning before all the douches come out, and then I do my walking. Like even this morning, I was walking. I'm looking at the clouds. I'm like, wow, man. Like it was just. It's peaceful. You find yourself. You're getting the exercise in. You're trying to get yourself better. Like I had a heart attack in 2010.
Oh
Oh my God! Well, God
So
bless
I
you.
shit the
that
bed.
You're
No,
here.
yeah, I
They
shit the
fucking
bed.
did.
They
That was over
paddled
a
it.
decade ago. You
Yeah.
could have died.
I did.
Jesus.
They brought it back. They did
How
the old.
long did they tell you?
No, it happened in the ambulance, and then they did the thing.
Holy fuck.
That's a whole nother story, but it's funny.
Shit. So you had a young kid.
My son, my son was young. Yeah.
Shit. Fuck.
Yeah, well, that's.
Well, thank God you're here with us, Pete.
Well, yeah,
that woke you up, I'm sure.
Well, that was due to some other stuff, which we won't talk about. But
Okay.
but yeah, no, it puts a different perspective, like positive in your life. Like
Right.
you say to yourself, you're like, all right, man, look, you know, you got this, and this going on. Don't worry about that bullshit.
Mhm.
You know, like I said, like the negative comments in here, like somebody, I could give a fuck. They're not paying my bills.
Right.
You're not coming to my
And this
house.
is free.
You're not.
You
You're
didn't
not.
pay to see
You're not
this.
fluffing my
Yeah,
nuts
exactly.
right
This is
away.
free. Relax.
You know?
This is free. You can
Michelle-
just watch something else.
I do have a show
Michelle
coming up.
asked
Though.
Oh, tell us.
Can I just say one thing? Michelle Astor said, if you put out positive vibes, and positive vibes come back your
It's
way.
a boomerang.
Which
Dude.
I love that,
It's true.
Michelle. So I'm sorry.
No,
to
I
interrupt
do
you.
have a show coming up. It's small. It's April 17th at the Greenwich Comedy Club.
Nice. That's an awesome
Um,
place. That was the first time I ever performed was over there, and it's a great
Well,
layout.
this is gonna be my first city show. Like
Cool.
I don't do the stand up comedy like as much. I try to do my like once in a blue moon. I'll do it. You know, we'll have some fun because I want to make it fun. If it becomes something that's not fun,
That's how I feel.
then I don't want to
I
do
do
it
it for
because
fun.
if it comes
I was just having
if it
this
turns
conversation
into a
with someone.
negative. Because let's face it, I mean, I've started dabbling into the stand-up comedy world, and I get along with everybody. At least I think I do. That does comedy, and
Well, then you're better than me.
well, no, but that's the thing. But it's there is an
Yeah.
ugly side to it that
Right.
a lot of the people don't know,
Right.
and it is a very negative side to it, and I don't ever want to fall into that category where I'm talking bad about somebody or falling on this train. I don't care. I just want to go have fun, enjoy myself, make people laugh, and have a good time. I don't want to get in the dramatics of it.
Yeah.
And I do, but I will tell you this though. I will tell you this: when I see the dramatics on there and people are going at it, I do like to hit a dot in the comments because I do enjoy. Because there's nothing funnier than comedians making fun of each other fighting. That shit, the one-liners that come out of that shit is hilarious. Even though they're meaning
It's
it,
like a show.
and they hate each other, and
Yeah.
they're viciously
I
attacking somebody.
I was
But
in that
I
2 years
use-
ago, but I learned.
I tag myself in it, like I just put a little period in it.
Just so you get
Notifications because my God, the shit that comes out of their mouth, like oh my God,
Yeah, oh
on
yeah.
the 4 stitches, like that.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
who they're talking about. And
My
it's
boyfriend
ho-ho.
finally tuned in. He was doing a deal and he was busy. He said, old saying, if money can solve your problems, then you don't really have any problems.
True.
Yeah.
And Nancy Weems is saying, I'm positive. I don't like negative.
Yeah.
Yes, Nancy. I mean, we all can go to the dark side. It's easy to do. So I think, if anything, the virus has taught us that life can be short. Heart attack
Yeah.
teaches you. Cancer teaches you.
Yeah.
Life can be short. It's not worth wasted on people, judging you or whatever. Just ignore them and go on and enjoy your life. And I think I love your posts on Facebook. I think they're hilarious.
30-day ban now. Though.
I know.
You're gonna have to wait 30
I'm
days.
gonna be missing you for the next 30
I'm so
days.
sorry about that. So for
Can you
30,
just make memes and just text me them?
yeah, I'll
Well,
retext
me, you
your
and
memes.
Bonnie will just be a little group chat.
Well, I have
and
my
then I'll put
I
them
have
on
my
the-
Facebook jail account, which I haven't signed on to
I
it in
can
a while.
still get a post onto Facebook with you.
Yeah, that you could do.
Because we'll get around you, Zoc.
Yeah, you just gotta tag. All you gotta do is
Suck,
write.
sure,
You just gotta
that's
tag my name, and it'll put it on there. And it'll go up. But it's like I can't share anything. I can't write.
No,
anything.
I know.
But I do have my Facebook jail account, which I can go live on that. But I don't. To be honest with you, sometimes a 30-day ban,
Might be good.
it's a blessing because I notice I don't look at shit as much,
Right.
and I'm paying attention to other things outside, and I'm not,
And then it's fresh news when you come back.
Yes.
Because if you're looking at it every day,
It becomes
it's the same
stale.
shit,
It
and
becomes
it's like,
stale.
oh, this still. I'm at the bottom of Facebook.
It's stale. It's stale. It's stale.
barrel. I've done it all.
Yeah.
And I have 5,000 fucking friends or whatever, or 3,000 fucking people, but the algorithm's only showing me the people that I'm
absolutely.
interacting
And a lot of it
with,
is politics and nastiness, and I stay off.
Right.
I'm trying to stay out of that.
I like the unfollow button with people that think that they're
Political analysts.
well, yeah, they think exactly. That's a good
Political
word.
analyst.
That's what I want to say.
Like I always say, like, oh, here comes the professional political analyst. Has
I
no
loved your
idea
video
how-
on Derp.
Derp, yeah, derp. That's another stupid thing. Derp. Who derp? Like you you argue with someone and then you write derp underneath it. What do you?
What does that mean?
What are you
derp?
like 12?
Exactly.
Derp,
It's just like
derp.
a stupid sound.
It's
that
like-
you're
like,
like,
Arguing with somebody who's intelligent. I have my degrees in this and but then when you argue, you go derp in the comment. No,
if you
you're
were
just
intelligent, it'd be on a thesis. It wouldn't be on a Facebook post.
right writing derp underneath it after you had it. Like, get out of here. Take here's your PhD and.
This is me again, bringing it back to the negativity.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
sorry.
you
Burn,
know,
bitch, derp.
we were doing good. Derp.
Burn, bitch, derp.
So Bruno is being nice enough. He's putting in print April 17th.
Yes.
Go see Peter at Greenwich Village Comedy Club.
Oh,
thank you.
and he's got the link. Oh my God.
We're gonna put
Bruno's
up the link because Mandy's so good at that. I'm in a show on the 10th at Coaster's Tavern in East Meadow to be a fundraiser for this girl who has autism and was hit by a car and now she has a brain injury. So, like if you're a troll and you're doing stuff like that, try to do something good for people
Right.
and make a difference in this life in a positive way rather than try to tear somebody down. I just, that's like, it's more than a pet peeve to me. It's like, I just want to take a shovel.
Well,
and,
don't get upset.
Back
Don't
to-
get
back to
upset.
burying people.
Right. Now we're
No.
talking about burying people now. Don't give them the
No,
full-
that's the thing.
Right,
with
don't
that.
That's
give them
the
the power,
point.
right.
But that's the
I
point
would-
in troll accounts.
I just pray for you, really.
No, I don't pray for them. I don't even acknowledge them.
But I'm just saying, like, I pray for your category of human. Like, I don't even know who you are, but I pray that you advance.
They're not going to ever advance. That's
I don't
it.
know. Maybe they'll get COVID and die off. I
Oh,
don't know.
no. You don't want to wish death on them. They can do that.
See, she goes
My
even darker
God.
than me when I
All they
let
did
her.
was write some nasty comments and you wish them death on
I'll
them?
just wish a pandemic.
I thought I was the dark guy here. This is horrible.
Oh, me and Mandy could
You
go
just
there.
got wished death on, dude. And you're right. Like,
You never know.
Well,
We have a voodoo doll you don't even fucking know about, so don't fuck
it
with
just
Mandy
even got
or
darker
me.
now. It just even went
I
darker.
know, we're trying.
All right,
We
let's
just
get
went-
back to more positive
What happened to the
things.
positivity?
Warm towels.
It's tapped
I
out.
like skee ball. I like bowling. I like long walks on the beach.
Me too, Mandy. I love it too.
Oh,
And
my
I like
God.
driving with the windows down. Simple pleasure. And some good tunes. Dude, if you got a good tune, fucking send it to a friend.
See, I don't like doing that because then people could see how fat I am in my car. I hate
Oh,
that. No, because I
oh,
bought
the
like a
windows
car.
down?
Yeah, and then I got them dark tinted so you can't see. So,
So
I
they don't know who's in
Well,
there.
I don't want to look like 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. Like, you got to see me trying to squeeze in my T-type
What?
that I
gotta
purchased.
see
It's
what
like
you
this.
pulled up in.
No, I got a truck out here, but
Oh, okay.
like, I bought a T-type. Like, true story, before we go, I had a Grand National years ago, right? Always had room in it. Loved my Grand National. So now I want another one. So I
Is
get
that a
one.
car?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's a nice car, but so I got another one. So I had it shipped up, and I go to get in it, and I'm like,
Oh, no.
and this I'm like, I used to fit in it, but when I had my Grand National last time, I was 150 to 200 pounds lighter. So now I'm in here, the steering wheel, oh my God, I'm just sitting there, I'm like, this sucks. So now I got the car sitting there, and I'm like, oh, this is just, now it gives me, so now I'm taking the walks, I'm eating my rabbit food, I'm doing my usual shit, because I got to get back to where I was, because like I said, when I had one many years ago, I was 150 to 200 pounds lighter, so I had plenty of room. And I'm telling you, when that car got dropped off and I sat in it for the first time, I was like just defeated. I was defeated. I was like, yo, this is where
Well,
I
you know
have
what?
to.
Reality check.
I'm a yo-yo weight person. I gain weight, I lose it. I gain it, I lose it. And it's the essence of who you are, because if somebody is judging you or you're judging yourself on your weight, you, in like 6 months, you could be 100 pounds.
Oh,
thinner.
I'll lose it. Oh, no.
Right,
Make no
exactly.
mistake. You see this here? This is gone.
I know.
I
but-
did it already. I had it before
I-
COVID. I was down 100
get it.
pounds. So this only came on because of COVID
Yep. me
and
too.
because
I
of the
gained-
stuff
I
we
gained some
talked
weight.
about
personal
before.
stress.
The
Yep,
personal stress, and
personal
then they
stress.
closed the courts. Everybody knows there's something going on. I'm not telling you what. But they closed the courts. So for over a year, depression, you're eating, you're shoving your face, you can't go
No,
for
you're
walks,
not
can't do
supposed to
this.
go out.
Right, and then you're having food delivered and it tastes real good, so then you order more and then you eat more of that, then you drink beer because you're tired of listening about COVID, so you drink more beer, and then next you know, boom.
Yeah, it sneaks up on you.
It's like this.
Yeah.
And
But you know what? It's not a
No, it's not a permanent
it's
thing.
not
This
a
is gone.
permanent
This is
thing.
gone.
No, and it's just like a muscle, just like the being negative and being like
Yeah.
this isn't like
You
we
choose
practice what you preach. Like one of the things that I love is they say you're not happy. We don't laugh because we're happy. We're happy because we laugh. Like because we find simple pleasures in this stuff.
Yes.
Because we laugh at the small stuff. Because we know the person on the road that cut you off, maybe he's gonna shit their pants if they don't get home. Maybe they have their wife fucking up their ass. Maybe they're not paying attention. Maybe they got fucking kids.
Or
in
maybe
the
their
back
boss
that they're fucking,
creamed them that day.
Yeah, exactly.
You
And
don't
they're
know.
they're fucking not in their head. They just lost their mother. They just lost their father.
There's
You
still
know
no
what I mean?
excuse.
You
Still
don't
no
know.
excuse
You
to
don't
drive
know.
slow in the left lane.
No, you should still be not in the left lane.
But you can go around them.
No, you
Just
can't
go
because
around
sometimes
but
they do the side by side.
Oh,
thing,
then that's
it's
bad.
the benefit of
That's
the doubt out there.
No,
it's
you're
the
right.
benefit of the doubt out there.
Nora Farron, thank you. She said thanks for another great show.
Oh, that's my Aunt Nora. We
thank
love
you,
Aunt
Nora. Thank
you
you
I'm
for
sorry.
watching.
I'm sorry. I cursed Aunt Nora.
Oh, it's all right. She
We're-
knows me.
Everybody who knows us knows it, you know, you get what you get.
I've actually gotten better with age. I used to curse a lot. As I was little, I cursed a lot. Now I'm actually getting a little better. But Pete, any last words?
Nothing. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being our
No,
guest.
thank you guys for having me here.
No, you were
this is great.
awesome. You are freaking
This is great.
supernatural. We'll have to have you back.
Yeah, glad to-
Definitely.
So much fun.
Definitely.
I'll try to leave.
Especially since you have haters. If you have haters,
I'll
we
try.
want you back
I'll try
even
to leave
more.
Brian Byrne at home. You know, we'll try to leave him.
Well,
at home.
Brian's your friend, so we're
He
not
is
putting
my
you on
friend.
Brian.
He loves me.
Brian,
We
you're
appreciate
cool.
you.
He did write "I love you."
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you
He
know
did.
what? We're just fucking with you. You know, we got to give it back.
She
to
didn't
you.
wish death on you either, Inky guy or whatever your name is, Reefy dude.
Oh,
Go-
I don't wish death on anybody.
All right.
She's joking.
What is
She's
it?
joking.
What is it,
Joking.
Nikki Reef?
Yeah, no. I hope you live long and prosper.
I'm looking up Nikki Reef after the show.
Couldn't come up with a better troll
live,
name than
live,
Nikki Reef.
Live long and prosper, Nikki Reeves.
Thank you, everybody. Mandy, do you have any last words you want to say?
No, that's it, guys. Just share the show.
Next week, our guest is going to be one of my really good friends, Kristen Tinsley. Am I right?
Oh yeah, Kristen
Kristen Tinsley.
Oh, and
I love Kristen Tinsley.
I do want to say Taz, the residential artist, will be on the Calamity Jones Hour on Friday.
Woo!
So you
Taz is in town, baby.
Yeah, Taz is in town, so tune in.
The
Say
residential
hello.
artist.
All right, guys, that's the show.
Keep in
Thank
touch
you,
with yourself,
David.
Nikki Reef.
Yeah, and put yourself on the list.
Nikki
Take a
Reef,
bubble bath.
God bless you. And we
Yeah.
hope that God blesses you and makes
Keep
you
in
happy
touch
so
with
you don't have
yourself.
to pick on other people.
Let's pray for
Thank you, everybody.